What's going on, guys? I'm SuperRebel, and today Sony has responded to the Xbox One backward compatibility news. Now, if you do not know what this is, at E3 Microsoft did announce that the Xbox One will now have the ability to play your Xbox 360 games this summer. Now, if this is something that you are going to be doing and find really interesting, like the video, or if you feel it is a bit unnecessary and kind of pointless, then dislike the video. But without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So this was in fact one of the biggest pieces of news of E3 this year, and of course Microsoft dominated Sony in my opinion and made the PS4 look kinda crappy. Now, we all know Sony were like this as soon as they heard this, but in all seriousness, I think Microsoft are really focusing a lot on the Xbox One and trying their best to make it one of the best consoles out there, and I personally think they are succeeding. Now, the Sony executive Yoshida has responded to the news, calling it interesting and stating that the company has no immediate plans to offer native backward compatibility on PlayStation 4. He said the technology involved must be challenging. Now, the only thing that Sony had interesting to say at E3 is that Black Ops 3 will basically be giving them the DLC, so if you play on the PlayStation 4, you will receive all that stuff early. But to be honest, it's nothing to compete with Xbox One's conference at E3 because they absolutely dominated them, and they even have a brand new control. And COD, that's not really interesting, and I mean, COD is kind of a dying franchise as well anyway. Now, the Xbox backward compatibility will be available now for Xbox Preview members and will roll out to everyone this holiday, and it is going to include hundreds of digital and physical Xbox 360 games. System-wide Xbox One features such as DVR and streaming will also be available for all Xbox 360 games. Now, the PS4 does offer some kind of backward compatibility by way of PlayStation Now, however this is a paid streaming service, but could the PS4 ever offer a native background compatibility solution? Now, Yoshida did say, "I don't think we will challenge our approach. The PlayStation 4 doesn't have the backward compatibility." He went on to say that Sony will instead focus on building new features and services for PS4, but Sony hasn't ruled out native backward compatibility entirely. Yoshida did continue by saying, "Backward compatibility is hard. I won't say we'll never do it, but it's something that's not easy to do. If it was easy, we would have done it by now." So that is it. Sony responded to the Xbox One compatibility news, and I think it's kind of funny actually, and I was never really a huge fan of the Xbox One, but definitely after the Microsoft conference at E3, it's safe to say this is by far one of the best consoles out there, and I'm excited to see how this is all going to work with the streaming and backward compatibility with the Xbox One, and it's something that I'm going to be trying out as well. Are you? Let me know in the comment section below, but with that said, that about wraps up the video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video, but till then, adios amigos.